and welcome to Doordarshan Kendra, Kohima. I am Kevino Naprautsu with the news. First, the headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurates a series of landmark railway projects in Jammu and Kashmir. Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio inaugurates Nagaland State Emporium Complex. Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio inaugurates Mau Market Building at Kohima. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar expresses gratitude to Central Asian nations for condemning April 22 terrorist attack in Pahalgam. Now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today inaugurated a series of landmark railway projects in Jammu and Kashmir, including the world's highest railway arch bridge over the Chenab and India's first cable-stayed rail bridge at Anji. The Prime Minister also flagged off 2 Vande Bharat Express trains from Katra, marking a major leap forward in rail connectivity between Jammu and the Kashmir Valley. Addressing a public gathering, Modi said the newly inaugurated bridges are not just engineering structures, but living symbols of India's strength and a reflection of the nation's aspirations and capabilities. Highlighting the transformative impact of the Udhampur to Srinagar to Baramulla Railway Link USBRL project, Modi called it a proclamation of Jammu and Kashmir's new strength and a symbol of India's growing capabilities. He added, the Prime Minister expressed pride that this long-awaited project was completed under his government's tenure. Many generations in Jammu and Kashmir dreamt of railway connectivity. Even former Chief Minister Farooq Abdullah recently recalled waiting for this project to be completed since he was in class 7 or 8. Modi also laid the foundation stone for a new medical college in Jammu and announced that development projects worth Rs 46,000 crores are currently underway in the Union Territory.
Comfort and India's self-reliant spirit, promising to shrink distances and foster unity in a region long yearning for robust connectivity. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, with unwavering resolve, dedicated the transformative Udhampur-Srinagar-Baramulla rail link to
Nagaland Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio today inaugurated the new Nagaland State Emporium Complex at Kohima. The new multi-storied building is an initiative undertaken by the Nagaland Handloom and Handicrafts Development Corporation Limited, a government of Nagaland undertaking, Dimapur. Rio, while addressing the gathering, appreciated all those involved in completing the complex. He expressed hope that the facility would become a tourist attraction and showcase Nagaland's rich tribal heritage. Praselya Pena, chairman of the Nagaland Handloom and Handicrafts Development Corporation, said that the project was initiated in 2013 under the Dan government. The corporation operates 7 emporiums, 2 outside the state and 5 within Nagaland. The new 7-story complex includes a state emporium, shopping areas, a restaurant, library, conference hall and guest rooms. It was built at a cost of Rs 11.25 crores by MS Avitua and Company under the supervision of the Industries and Commerce Department.
The then Chief Minister of the then government. The inauguration of the complex today is in fulfillment of the vision laid out by our Honorable Chief Minister and marks a significant milestone in the development history of the Nagaland Handloom and Handicraft Development Corporation.
A milestone was marked today with the official inauguration of the newly constructed Mau Market Building in Kohima. The event was graced by the Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio as the chief guest. In his address, Rio acknowledged the importance of Mau Market, describing it as one of the most popular markets that caters to the daily needs of the citizens of Kohima. He commended the efforts taken to rebuild the market after a tragic fire incident on 27 February 2023, which resulted in damages worth over Rs 10 crores and the loss of numerous livelihoods, particularly those of florists and small-scale vendors. The Chief Minister appreciated the tea khel community for stepping forward as guardians of the initiative and supporting the reconstruction in various ways. Emphasizing the importance of fair trade, he urged the community to regulate prices and ensure affordability for consumers.
Women groups. And I know this small market was very popular. It will become more popular, I suppose. So God help us, and this place be a place of economic activities, giving benefits to many families for their livelihood and the benefit of the stakeholders.
The Combined Technical Association of Nagaland (CTAN) and the Nagaland Net Qualified Forum (NNQF) today announced that a public dialogue on 147 assistant professors and librarians will be held at Kohima tomorrow at Angami Women Organization Hall, Kohima. Addressing the media at the Kohima Press Club office, Dr. Videkhono Hyoka, member, Core Committee, Nagaland Net Qualified Forum, said the CTAN and the NNQF will hold a public dialogue on 147 assistant professors and librarians, stating it is purely based on right to equal opportunity, requisition for transparency, fair recruitment and open competition. She said that invitations were also extended to the minister concerned and the department as well, and is hopeful for their participation. Engineer Meshin Lokat, convener, Combined Technical Association of Nagaland (CTAN), also informed that the public dialogue will have prominent key speakers, social activists who have deep concern for the public. Meshin Lo also questioned why the state government has not yet requisitioned the post of 147 assistant professors and librarians to the Nagaland Public Service Commission (NPSC), as it is a sanctioned post created by the department.
Healthy discussion, conversation intention. At the same time, one formal letter invitation to department give concerned minister give to debate the public law debate difficulty sanction post they cannot say like that because there was a clear post creation of 129. It has to be sent to NPSC to do except creation as the post.
Nikito Yadu, he has been an activist, he has been a leader for many movements. So he has also come in support this time when we approached him. He has also spoke on various podcasts. So we invited him and then he agreed to be part of it.
Let us take a short commercial break now.
बिजली का बिल, किराना, स्कूल फीस सब हो गया। बन गया बजट? हाँ, 5000 बच गए। तो नई साड़ी ले ले? ना, पिछले महीने तो ली थी। एक और? नहीं, पहले बजट बनाओ, फिर छोटी-छोटी बचत को बैंक में सेव करो और पैसों को बढ़ते देखो। बढ़िया। जाओ भाई।
आरबीआई कहता है
वित्तीय समझदारी समृद्ध नारी।
Welcome back. The World Environment Day was jointly organized by Pom Baptist Christian Association, Longlang, Forest Division and World Vision India under the theme Ending Plastic Pollution Globally, with C.L. John, Minister for Environment, Forest and Climate Change, as the special guest at PBCA Convention Hall yesterday. John, in his speech, congratulated PBCA, Longlang, Forest Division and World Vision for collaborating in their effort to make Longlang a green district. He said citizens needed to understand the ill effects of plastics and go back to earlier days where paper bags were used in market, or else adapt to natural resources such as bamboo cups and banana leaf plates. He added that planting trees and ending use of plastics were not sufficient in curbing the climate change, but people need to adapt and coexist with wildlife too. Later, he also declared that Forest Guard examination for Longlang district will be conducted within the district, since many candidates were facing problem for appearing it in Mokokchung headquarters.
एकटा टूथब्रश डिके करबले निमित्ते 10 लाख years लागितो 10 लाख years.
Longland Forest Department has organized pledge events in schools, plastic segregation events, cleanup drives, and we have also planted and did cleanliness campaign with the churches.
वो environment day लगा theme से plastic खत्म करने को लगे ना.
Union Minister for Minority Affairs and Parliamentary Affairs Kiren Rijiju launched the Umid Central Portal in New Delhi today, marking a transformative step toward modernizing the management of Waqf properties across India. The event, attended by Union Minister of State for Minority Affairs George Kurian, underscores the government's commitment to enhancing transparency and efficiency in Waqf administration. The Umid Central Portal, named after the Unified Waqf Management Empowerment Efficiency and Development Act 1995, is a centralized digital platform designed to enable real-time uploading, verification and monitoring of Waqf properties. Rijiju described the initiative as a historic step that will redefine Waqf property governance. The Umid portal will add a new chapter in the history of Waqf property management and administration in India. It will not only bring transparency but will also help common Muslims, particularly women and children, he stated. Aimed at transforming Waqf asset administration, the portal introduces greater transparency, accountability and public participation. It is designed to ensure that community-owned Waqf properties are utilized effectively to uplift underprivileged sections of the Muslim community. The platform features a comprehensive digital inventory with geotagging for precise identification of Waqf properties, an online grievance redressal system for efficient complaint resolution, and real-time monitoring to ensure transparent leasing and usage. It also integrates with GIS mapping and e-governance tools for enhanced management and provides public access to verified records to foster trust and community engagement. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar today expressed gratitude to Central Asian nations for their solidarity in condemning the April 22 terrorist attack in Pahalgam, Jammu and Kashmir, during his opening remarks at the 4th India-Central Asia Dialogue. I appreciate that your country stood by India and condemned the heinous terrorist attack that took place in April in Pahalgam, Jaishankar stated, underscoring the shared commitment to countering terrorism. Highlighting the deep historical and cultural connections between India and Central Asia, Jaishankar noted that these ties spanning millennia have evolved into a robust partnership. India deeply cherishes its millennia-old civilizational and cultural ties with Central Asia. These age-old bonds forged through trade, exchange of ideas and people-to-people contacts have strengthened over time, he said. The minister traced the modern diplomatic relationship to 1992 with a significant boost following Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visits to all 5 Central Asian capitals in July 2015. Jaishankar emphasized the growth in trade and economic ties over the past decade, facilitated by enhanced connectivity through direct flights and increased two-way tourism and business exchanges. The minister recalled the elevation of India-Central Asia cooperation to a leaders level with the first virtual summit in January 2022, which expanded collaboration in areas such as trade, culture, security and diplomacy. And now let us look at the weather reports from the district headquarters of Nagaland.
Kohima today recorded a maximum temperature of 26 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 18 degrees Celsius, while Dimapur had a maximum temperature of 35 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 23 degrees Celsius. Wokha experienced a maximum temperature of 31 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 21 degrees Celsius. Mongkokchung had a maximum temperature of 30 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 19 degrees Celsius. Mon had a maximum temperature of 33 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 22 degrees Celsius. Towards the east, Twinsang had a maximum temperature of 24 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 15 degrees Celsius. Zinabuto had a maximum temperature of 25 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 17 degrees Celsius. Phak had a maximum temperature of 23 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 15 degrees Celsius. That's all for the weather report.
With this, we have come to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for joining us. Good night.